The first letter arrived on a Monday morning. I found it on the windowsill with no return address or sender's name. Only my name was written in neat handwriting. You must have had a hard time staying up until late last night working on the report. Don't push yourself too hard because of your perfectionist tendencies. You're doing well enough. I felt goosebumps as I read the letter. It was true that I had stayed up until 2 a.m. last night polishing my presentation materials. But I had never told anyone about it. My colleagues had already left for the day, and I was alone in the office. It must be a prank, I thought, almost crumpling up the letter. But I felt a strange warmth in my heart. That warmth was unfamiliar yet longed for. Another letter came on Tuesday. Your heart must be heavy from the conflict with Manager Kim. But your opinion wasn't wrong. Sometimes it's harder to say the right thing. Don't lose your courage. This time I was really shocked. Yesterday's meeting did have a disagreement with Manager Kim about budget allocation. But that had happened only inside the conference room, and it was conducted so quietly that even other attendees didn't realize we had raised our voices. How could anyone know about such things? On Wednesday morning, I woke up early and watched the window. But no one came, and there was no letter. Disappointed, I was getting ready for work when I discovered a letter placed on the windowsill. Your new project proposal must have been disappointing when it wasn't accepted. But innovative ideas are always rejected at first. Don't give up and think of different approaches. I believe in your creativity. Another accurate observation. Someone knew that the new business plan I submitted to upper management yesterday had been rejected. Only my direct supervisor and I had been notified of that result. No letter came on Thursday. I felt empty all day. Without the unfamiliar comfort, I felt even lonelier. On my way home, I stopped by a convenience store to buy beer, realizing how much I had been waiting for those letters. When I came home late Friday night, there was a letter waiting. Sorry I couldn't send a letter yesterday. I felt bad thinking you might have been waiting. Today's conflict with your junior colleague must have been difficult, right? The leader's position is naturally lonely. There are no perfect answers. But the fact that you're worrying about it is proof that you're a good leader. I felt goosebumps yet strangely comforted. The argument I had with the new employee manager Lee about work distribution today, and even my regret about whether I had been too strict. This person really seemed to see into my heart. No letters came over the weekend, but on Monday morning, 2 arrived together. Saturday, the weekend you spent alone must have been lonely. Canceling plans with your friends was a wise choice. Sometimes you need time alone. Sunday, your heart became heavy after calling your mother, didn't it? Don't feel too guilty about family. Everyone has different ways of loving. Now it was frightening. Canceling Saturday's gathering with friends with an excuse, getting scolded by my mother on Sunday for not visiting often enough. Everything was accurate. I checked CCTV and became suspicious of people around me, but I couldn't find any clues. But strangely, the comfort those letters provided became more and more precious. It felt like there was someone who uniquely understood me. After a month, the letters became part of my daily routine. Checking the window first thing in the morning and peeking at the windowsill after work became habits. On days without letters, I felt empty all day, and on days with letters, the world felt a little warmer. In the second month, the content of the letters began to change gradually. Beyond simple comfort, they showed deeper understanding of my thoughts and feelings. When I see you sometimes standing by the window looking at the distant sky, I can feel that you're longing for something. I don't know what that longing is yet, but someday you'll find it. It's interesting that you always put sugar in your coffee twice, even though you don't really like sweet things. Habits are really fascinating. As such trivial observations were mixed into the letters, I fell deeper and deeper. Rather than being scary, it was fascinating that someone was watching me so carefully, and I felt less lonely. One day, after 3 months, the tone of the letters subtly changed. The blue shirt you wore today really suits you. That color seems similar to your eyes. Ah, is it okay for me to say such things? For the first time, I felt the letter writer's hesitation in the last sentence. And somehow that hesitation was endearing. The next letter was even more honest. I haven't seen you smile much. You always have a serious and cautious expression. Of course, that look is also attractive, but sometimes I wish you would laugh freely. I wonder what your laughter sounds like. My heart started beating fast. This was beyond simple comfort. It was a different emotion. And without knowing it, I wanted to respond to that emotion. Finally, that day came. The letter that arrived a little later than usual was thicker than others. It's already been 3 months since I started writing these letters. At first, I simply wanted to comfort you because you looked struggling. I felt sorry seeing you work alone until late and carry worries you couldn't share with anyone. But as time passed, my heart changed too. Watching your daily life and trying to understand your heart, I came to genuinely like you as a person. Your meticulousness and sincerity, your warm heart that considers others first, and even the poignant way you sometimes torment yourself trying to be too perfect. Everything is precious. I don't have the courage to appear before you yet. I don't know if I, who have only watched you unilaterally like this, have the right to confess my feelings to you. But one thing is certain. I want to see your smile. I want to see you laughing with genuine happiness. If I could gift you that smile, I would be incredibly happy. Someday, when I can gather the courage, I'll meet you in person and tell you all of this. Please wait just a little longer. Please remember that there is someone here who truly loves you. After reading the letter, I stood there for a long time. My heart was pounding, my face was hot. And most of all, for the first time in a long while, a smile appeared on my lips. Looking out the window, I murmured, "Want to meet you too." At that moment, I hoped these words would reach that person who might be watching me from somewhere,